John F. Kennedy once said, "Our progress as a nation can be no swifter than our progress in education." More than 3 decades later, his words still ring true. In today's complex world, where finding success in life often begins with success in school.
Since 1854, the concept of higher learning for African Americans has thrived and flourished here, nestled in these rolling farmlands and wooden hilltops of Chester County, Pennsylvania. Named in honor of President Abraham Lincoln, Lincoln University is one of the oldest and most storied African American institutions of higher learning. During its first 100 years, Lincoln graduated approximately 20% of the African American physicians and more than 10% of the African American attorneys in the United States.
Lincoln University began back in 1854 when Reverend Dickey was interested in sending 2 young black men to seminary school. He sent them to Princeton, and of course Princeton turned them down. He started the school with these 2 young men with the sole purpose of starting a university. Lincoln University was chartered in a curriculum way in which to teach the classics, law, and theology. So it was the first degree granting university for blacks.
Becoming a part of the Commonwealth system of higher education in 1972, Lincoln now boasts an impressive list of luminaries who have gone on to distinguish themselves as doctors, lawyers, educators, and heads of state. The common thread connecting the university's beginnings through present day, its unwavering goal of providing students with the opportunity for an exceptional, affordable education in an environment that is socially rewarding and academically challenging.
Lincoln University is the place where if you really are interested in earning a good education and really interested in working hard, you can do it. And so what we pride ourselves is taking these nice jewels that are unpolished and bringing them here and shining them up and polishing them, and when they graduate, they can compete against anybody.
The strong relationship between student body and faculty has long been a hallmark of Lincoln's success. All of the university's instructors share the same goal: arming students with the confidence and tools necessary to continue to learn and compete in society.
At Lincoln, I enjoy the small class size and the ability to interact that leads to. Aside from the classroom experience, I also enjoy the fact that faculty members have the opportunity to interact with students outside the classroom. And we're able to translate the learning experience throughout the campus. And Lincoln provides that kind of opportunity for us, and I really appreciate that. Aside from the subject matter or the strictly academic part, I also see my goal is one of instilling confidence in students, taking them places that they didn't think that they would be able to go, and showing them the way to get there, even when that means sharing, my own life story or examples of what I've done and what my path has been and what the paths of my friends have been with them. I want them to get the academic stuff, but I also want them to learn that they can do anything they want to do, that this is a first step, as they move towards becoming the great contributors to society that I know that they can be.
When you sign on to come to Lincoln University, you're signing on more than just to walk in the classroom and to teach. You're signing on to come in to work with these young people, to be around for their advisement, to give them instructions other than perhaps what your discipline's about, to talk to them about life, to talk to them about the social interaction. And that's very important, and I believe that is what caused the success of the young people who leave here.
When she was considering colleges, Tiffany Perry wasn't sure exactly what she was looking for. After just one visit, she chose to continue her education at Lincoln University because its location, faculty, and size were a perfect fit.
I wanted to go somewhere that was close to home because I'm really close to my family. I wanted to go somewhere where I could perhaps be getting some scholarships. And also I wanted to go somewhere where some of my high school friends were from because I didn't want to feel like I was here alone. I chose Lincoln because it appealed to me on a lot of levels. I like the fact that Lincoln is a smaller school, so you get that one-on-one relationship with a lot of your professors, but the administration all know you by first name. Everyone here knows each other, so it's that at-home feel.
Now, 2 years away from graduation, Tiffany is certain she made the right choice.
I've had a great time here at Lincoln. Lincoln is what you make it, and I'm really active here on campus, so there's always something for me to do. All of my professors since my freshman year know my name. Like if I see them now and I wanted to wave to them or speak to them, they know me on a personal level. So I like the fact that they do know me. For example, in my Spanish class, I was struggling in Spanish, and because I was struggling, my teacher knew who I was, and because the classes are smaller, there was a lot of time that she was able to tutor me. I know I made the right decision because of everything that happens for a reason, and I couldn't see myself anywhere else.
With enrollment reaching an all-time high in the fall of 2005, Lincoln University is poised and ready to continue its legacy of producing leaders well into the future.
And we're still a unique institution in one very special way. We still have 99% of our undergraduate students who live on campus, and they are 18 to 20-year-old, and so we're still the traditional institution. We have very few transfer students. Students come right out of high school, right here for the first 4 years, and then go on to med school, law school, or wherever what they choose to do. The one message that I would give, if you come to Lincoln University as a student committed, and you want to learn, and you even have deficits and problems, that if you come here, you can learn, you can graduate, you can be a successful citizen in life. Our track record proves it. And one of the things about Lincoln University that's so important now is the fact is that the faculty that we have all down through the 150 years know the students, they work with the students, they interact with the students, and so they become an integral part of the fabric of this institution.
It doesn't feel like a job. I mean, I feel like I'm fulfilling a passion, you know, teaching, working with young people. And so when I come to work, I sort of come to live my life. Beyond that, when it comes to specific interactions with students, I'm always very pleased when a student comes into a class and they appear to have some lack of confidence perhaps coming in, and by the end of the semester, you know, I see the transition. And so that's gratifying to see a student grow and gain confidence that they may not have had when they walked into the class.
My role has been simply to position the university for its next 150 years, and all those things that are necessary. One, curriculum, recruiting quality faculty, upgrading the facilities, trying to raise the money, policies and procedures and all that stuff in place. That's the role that I play.
Thank you for joining us today on the Profile Series. Be sure to join us next time for more stories on reaching our personal goals. I'm Lou Gossett Jr.